In order to understand where we're going, it helps to take a look back. Many things in HTML can seem counterintuitive, but walking through some history and foundational knowledge will provide some context for upcoming lessons. HTML is an initialism that stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It was originally designed to easily share scientific research papers, which is why professionals typically use terms like web page to describe their creations. Hypertext basically just means any kind of text that can be displayed on a computer screen, but oftentimes the definition includes the notion of linked documents. This is how the web works. It's a network of information connected via hyperlinks. It's worth noting here that this web of documents is just one part of the internet. The internet is the global system of computer networks and hardware on which the web is built. Now, let's talk about the other part of HTML. The term markup language encompasses the idea of computer code that describes the structure of content. Imagine that you're creating a newspaper and that you need to organize it. First, you need to title the newspaper. Then you need to add a few sections for different topics. Each of those sections needs a large headline, followed by a few smaller headlines. Then, we need to add a few paragraphs and photos. You'll find that building the structure of a web page is very similar. When you're creating content, you'll need to use HTML to break it up into sections, headlines, paragraphs, and so on. HTML allows us to describe structure, but this is actually a separate process from designing its visual presentation with CSS. We'll learn more about that later. By describing the various parts of the document with markup, web browsers can parse the structure and understand its contents. Some popular web browsers you may have heard of include Google Chrome, Firefox, Safari, or Internet Explorer. One thing to keep in mind is that HTML was not originally designed for complex web applications like Facebook or Twitter. Rather, it evolved to serve that purpose, and it's only recently that HTML has implemented features to serve these more interactive environments. As we continue to learn more, you'll find that web languages are just as flexible as they are powerful.